You might not like the truth, but I'll never tell a lie. I find it fascinating how woke Hollywood believes that they're still the cool kid, when in reality, they're the biggest joke in America. Not only are their opinions irrelevant, but it seems that they're the last to know that woke is fucking garbage, just like their opinions.
Nicki Minaj has been trending, over her.
Fuck her. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. And all of them. And all of them.
Now, homeboy, this is what I find fascinating. Several things. This was at a Mariah Carey tribute in which he performed, and you should be worried about them fucking vocals before coming for Nicki Minaj, because that shit was tragic. Second, poor microphone, bitch, because I know that breath is fucking humming. Third, as a former bartender, I know when someone is very fucked up, and you need to put down that little bag of stories, sir. Not a good look for an old ass man. Speaking of which, I find it hilarious that you want us to take you seriously looking this fucking ridiculous. And this is what I find fascinating about the left, is that they're quick to call us fascists, but the minute someone doesn't agree with their fucking sheep mentality, they're the ones that actually practice fascism. I mean, come on, dude. Seriously? Yes, I'm gonna take advice from a grown-ass man who steps out the door looking like this. Nothing about this is revolutionary. Nothing about this is brave or courageous. You are a fucking clown putting on a show for your woke Hollywood friends. How is it that you guys are the last to know how irrelevant you've become? Celebrity opinions don't mean shit anymore. The fact that someone like Nicki Minaj had the fucking balls to stand up for what she believes in. The fact that you guys are trying to clown her for her standing up for Christians being persecuted in Africa. And you're trying to clown her for donating $500,000 to Trump accounts to help her fans' babies' futures. Fascinating how that works. And I already told you guys, 2026 is our year, and it already started our year. Because it seems that there's a pattern with God helping us out. Wouldn't you agree? And I've seen the pattern ever since Butler, Pennsylvania. And just recently it happened with Renee Good, where the Democrats think they have one up on us, and God goes, hold my beer. Drive, baby, drive! Yeah, you thought you had us with that one. And then you thought you had us with the pretty guy, claiming this is the type of man that your daughter would want to date. Only to find out that he was a liberal with fucking rabies. The dude was psychotic. Yeah, it's like every time you think you have a one-up on us, the bell thins just a little bit more. And then, of course, we have the arrest of Don Lemon. Liberals are screaming, oh, it's his First Amendment right. How can you do that? You can't use your First Amendment right to impede on other people's rights. And you're in a lot of fucking trouble, dude. Because it wasn't President Trump that arrested him. Churches, under the law, are protected, especially during service. I would have arrested you just for being a fucking asshole on that basis alone. However, you did commit a crime, and now you're gonna have to fucking pay for it. Something Democrats are not used to. Accountability. Now, this is a picture worth hanging over your toilet. Wouldn't you agree? And Jay-Z, homeboy, another one that's been coming after Nicki Minaj for years, trying to sabotage her career. The reason why she doesn't have a Grammy. You thought that shit wasn't gonna catch up to you, homeboy? And she's been saying it for years. Just like President Trump, she's always right. No wonder they're besties now. Oh yeah, in case you haven't heard, Jay-Z has been named in the Epstein files for graping. Yeah. Exactly. So when I say God has a hand in this, God has a hand in this. Because you know who's been having the best week ever? My two faves. I find it hilarious that Don Lemon tries to get a petition going to deport Nicki Minaj. And President Trump said, hold my beer. I'll give you golden citizenship. You see, what Nicki Minaj did to all of you this week was take a piss on all of you fools. Y'all be trying to clown her for speaking facts. And she said, you know what? I have a new bestie, actually, and he just happens to be the most powerful man in the world. I know. Funny how that works. God don't like ugly, and he's starting to make it known. But now I want to hear from you guys. Are you over woke Hollywood just as much as I am? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, love you guys. Peace.